Just because somebody don't see your worth don't mean you gotta be all like, oh, well, I'm delusional. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know what you hit for, you know what you hit for. Nobody else, I want you to myself. What? And we gonna run it up. Yeah, we gonna run it up. Run it up. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I've been off the Abra lately, and she hard. So, today we gonna talk about feeling like a failure. Because I wrote the concept. First of all, welcome back to my channel. It's the internet auntie of the internet, self-proclaimed, soon-to-be world-renowned writer, poet, and international icon by the name of. How y'all doing today? Talk to me. And get into the hair. I'm gonna probably have a black eye by the next video because it's one of the, this, you see this? Anyway, realization of this video, because like I said, we're talking about feeling like a failure. I figured the realization should be the aspect of limitations. It says, if you actually think about it, limitations don't actually exist. Boom. You can legitimately counter anything that counters you. Boom. And then that the only thing with that is that you have to be willing to think and be made a fool of, because the lessors won't be able to comprehend the method to the madness. Now, if I break that whole tweet down, I'm really meaning like limitations don't exist. Bam, that's one aspect. But then so like when I say you can counter everything that counters you, now I could definitely be like in an instance like, let's say YouTube. Now, if I didn't have a camera, I could definitely, there's plenty of YouTubers I see who got a phone. So if I felt like I needed a camera to do my YouTube, no, I don't. I can use my phone. And then so on, so on. The quality not going to be there, but content is content. People going to look past that if they really like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be realistic like that. If I didn't have a computer, I would use my phone. I'm an advocate for the library, so even if I didn't have a phone, I would be at the library. And then probably right now, I don't know what I would actually do. Probably sneak out work and see if I can access my website or whatever. You know, you can counter everything that counters you on top of people who counter you. Like, for instance, with that young man that told me not to take my website serious, I took it serious anyways. That was a counter. Canceled it out. Boom, that's how easy it is. You can counter everything that counters you. Just because somebody don't see your worth don't mean you gotta be all like, oh, well, I'm delusional. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know what you hit for, you know what you hit for. Let's get it. And then when I say the only thing with that is you gotta be willing to think, as in, like I said, if I didn't have a computer and I used my phone to work on my website and I didn't have a phone, I would be thinking like, dang, I don't got no phone. What is there to do? I can't go to the library, lockdown, everything gonna close, but I do have a job, you feel what I'm saying? So instead of me asking to use somebody else's phone or something of the sort, I have a PlayStation also. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, my PlayStation has access to the internet. It'd be so technical and drawn out, but if I'm dedicated to it, I'll do it. You feel me? Because I didn't even look up how my website look if somebody on their PlayStation and look at my website, because you never know. You feel what I'm saying? So that's an option. But if I didn't have none of that, didn't have Wi-Fi or none of that, no access to anything, but I did have my job, during break for sure trying to sneak on the computer, and we gonna keep getting it. So you gotta think instead of just being defeated easily because stuff is not there. You really gotta think of the bigger picture to extend stuff. And then when I say be made a fool out of, and let me quote it exactly, willing to think and be made a fool out of, because the lessors won't be able to comprehend the method of the madness. Now, for example, when I say be made a fool out of, and in retrospect, because I'm one of the people that's not tripping. If I'm not finna pay you to fix something or something, like I said in the little confidence video, it ain't nothing for me to politic on. Of course I'm gonna have my opinion, but it ain't that serious. You feel me? So for example, I watch Aaliyah J. I know Aaliyah J got a ring lights and all that. She has showed us that. That's that. She has a boyfriend. Her boyfriend now has a channel. Now, he doesn't have studio lighting and all that, but in one of them videos, I think I'm gonna link it, he showed what he's doing to get lighting that suffices. And it's really like, I think he just put like a vanity reflecting from his mirror or something on top of some boxes. I don't know how I forgot that quick, but I was thinking to myself, like, that's how easy it is. You didn't have lighting to record, but you found lighting. You made lighting because it's lighting. Like, not just saying, you get what I'm saying if you get what I'm saying. But I'm going to link that video down because I don't know if it's boys that watch my channel. I know one boy, but I don't know. But he a cool guy, so I'm going to link that. So, with that being said, when I say be made a fool out of, people saw that and probably was thinking like, I know he got money, why can't he afford lighting? That's not the point. He don't got lighting right now, and instead of waiting till tomorrow to do something, he did it tonight. He gave us content today. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get lighting. Do he need it? Honestly, I wasn't tripping off the lighting he had. So again, he countered that. He fixed it. He's working towards it. Whatever the case may be. All I know is I'm not paying for a lighting system. So, and I want to see his content. So, anywho, so let's get into the video.
And it's also an artist named Amalu, and I really don't know. Ooh, do y'all see me throwing these socks away? Anyways, I should show y'all the hole at the bottom of that sock, because I need real YouTuber money fast. There's a hole in this sock too. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I can keep this clip in there, because the bottom of that sock looks dirty, and I promise you our carpet is clean. I just have these house shoes I won't retire, and it's like I'm walking on asphalt. So, anyways. Amalu, that's who we was talking about. Amma, I hope I pronounced her name right. She hard. When I see that song called Northside, I'll probably link that below too. But I was all like, oh, okay. I was going on YouTube and it got suggested. I was all like, let me see what this is hitting for. I was like, oh, she finna rap. She finna rap. And she definitely, I was like, not only does she look very beautiful, she's singing very nice. And now I like her whole little project, so I'll probably link that below too. So if I watch this back, I know to link Abra, Minelik, Amalu, anywho.
Also, being realistic with the limitations thing, let me just be transparent. So, a young man I talked to, he makes music. He is going to let me like direct and film and possibly edit if I know how to do all I want to see. He's gonna let me do that to his for a music video, right? Now, I'm very nervous because it's like, what if this concept ain't good enough? Although how I'm envisioning it, I would want to see it. So therefore, I'm pretty cool. I feel like it's going to be good enough. But what if I don't know how to edit it good enough? And also, I'm not working with Adobe Premiere regularly yet. I'm working with Adobe Rush. But it got a lot of options. But it's all like, you feel me, like limitations. I'm not going to personally limit myself to only not having Adobe Premiere. I'm gonna try to make do with the Adobe CC brush, because what else can I do? Otherwise I wouldn't be advancing in videography, which is another reason why I made the YouTube channel. I don't know if I ever like clarified why the YouTube channel is the YouTube channel, because I needed videos to edit in order to figure out how to edit music videos and get the basics down and stuff like that. And it's working out pretty good, and I like it on here, like I said. So that was another reason. The first bullet point is meeting society standards. Now, with my social media, for instance, right? I be on social media to just be me, have fun. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? But I also see what social media has the capabilities of when it comes to becoming a marketing tool to expand yourself. Because like I said, this is a battle with me for myself, because I feel like I need to be experienced on a greater scale. Like, people need to hear me. For whatever reason, I feel like that, and so far people are listening, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to social media, I don't really put too much thought in it. I was just posting and going, which I still do now, but I'm gonna get there. But it's like structure. Like, most people like the clean cut Instagram post. Like, okay, I'm not like that. I was never like that. It was like with the tackiness, it's always been like, I'm not gonna call this tacky, but you see what I'm saying? Like, beads in my hair, like, really? Like, what's up with you? Like, look at my nails. I don't even think you could tell my nails are you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that. So I was like, whatever, I'm not conforming to social media. What is it gonna do that I can't do for myself? Which is still true, right? But if I have permission to feel like, well, I wasn't growing. Not take that back, I was growing. I'm growing, but slowly. But slow and steady win the race. You feel me? But this is just for how I'm thinking for you. I know you get me. I know y'all, if y'all watch my videos, if you like a regular person that watches my videos, you get exactly how I'm talking now, because this is how I talk for real. But anyways, I think what I was getting at is the fact that now my social media is, it embodies me. It's not just, it's a pleasing messy. It's a whole collage. Let me see if I can show you. It's a whole collage, and it's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger, and I like that because I've always been into collages, but people don't want to see collages because it's like, what are we in 2012? And it's like, no, but my collages are fire. So, oh, you know what, I'm gonna just, I know how to edit to have collage to show y'all right there. Anyways, wait, I can't lock my phone. So technically I met society standards because I'm becoming a little more like clean cut, pleasing, but still embodying my catastrophic behavior, my chaotic behavior, however you feel like I might be, cause you know me or don't know me, or you just never know with me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I didn't want to lose that sense of self. Like, why I gotta act like I'm perfect? I'm not. Like, and for instance, the collages showcase that, cause like, it's just a mess. It's a mess, but it's such a cool mess to me. So the next bullet point is not being as financially stable as you would like to be. Now that's with little stuff. I guess you just gotta really find you a different type of side hustle or something of the sort. I really don't know how to combat that, but for instance, like when I said, I think in this video, I really, as y'all gonna like keep watching these videos, y'all gonna see that I low-key got short-term memory loss. It's not on purpose, but I really don't. I just let stuff come and go. So I really don't remember if in a different video I said like financial stability or comfort or something of the sort, and that's really what I'm doing this for, because yes, I did. I said it recently now that I'm thinking about it. Anyways, fast forward that and apply it here. It's like for instance, like I said, I can't wait till I move. How I keep saying like, y'all gonna see me move and all that. I feel like I should have had the money to just muster up and move my family to a different place, like different house or whatever, you feel me? But or more space. But technically where we live now is more space. We've just elevated as a family, so now it's like not as much space now, but it's a like, dang, I wish I could just pack up everything, just move to a different space. That's a realistic example of not being as fine, because you feel like you're kind of hindered. And then don't nobody really want to like work 2 jobs at one time, but if you got to, you got to. Limitations, countering limitations. I know. I'm not. That's not for me. I'd rather work and then be creative than work and measle in some creativity. How I'm stressed out, miserable at the 2 jobs I'm working just to like, you know, like everything's gonna work out however it works out. If you have the patience, time, and you're strong enough to do that, to which is on. I just know I don't. Bullet point is rushing fruition, which is ironic because, mind you, I wrote the video and the details June 16th. I have a video about speaking things into existence and everything, talking about fruition. So like rushing it is like not good, because patience is a virtue, but you also got to think of it as the aspect of, I was listening to some Big Sean song and he was all like or maybe it wasn't a song, maybe it was just him talking, but the point of it was, he said like, I've been working hard for this and people gonna think I just did it overnight because they not paying attention. Like, so many people don't know who he was, and then, you know, like now he's Big Sean, but it's like, how? But it's like, you've been working for this. And it's like, technically that's me with the internet. It took me I've been on the internet for like since 2012, just on it. It was no method to my madness, although I thought I was pretty cool. It's just like me in real life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just chilling on the internet like every usual person, but it took me till like 2018 maybe to develop this internet aunty persona because I figured out what I wanted to do. You couldn't rush that. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Now when you rush, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna speed through very important obstacles, or the obstacles are really gonna be for real obstacles. Instead of you just pacing yourself and hopping over the hurdles, you're just tripping over them, and now you are dragging all these hurdles and you done lost the race, and I don't know what to do. So if you're spiritual or whatever and believe in fruition, let it do what it's supposed to do. Don't rush it. It ain't no need to rush it, because after you start thinking about life and how life is just life, like how old is SZA? SZA's very successful, but she's mid-20s. You're probably watching this video at, I don't know how old you are, but the point is, substance lasts forever. It's substance. It's applicable for the rest of your life. Now, of course, you see people that just get up and get lit at like 18 and whatever. But it's like, what's up with them for real? I'll probably do another video talking about how celebrities really don't be rich. They just have a namesake, which is probably like duh, but people don't know that. That'll probably be another video, but you get what I'm saying. For right now, I hope. Low-key lost train of thought just thinking about all that. Like, for instance, another good example is how they be like, Jay-Z didn't shoot his first video until 30. And then I'm 22, and then I had just made a joke on Twitter, and it was like 40 years from now, and I counted like 40 years from now and be like 60. For some strange reason, that's still young to me. I'm not even gonna cap, and I think it's because, I'm not saying my mother is 60, but it's like my mother older than me and she cool, so I have no worries about old. To me, you can't move. You could probably be 90 and I probably won't look cute as old. I'm gonna be like, oh, you 90. Like, you know, life. Then it says learning how to just do for you and the accountability of contributing whatever to the world. I don't know what that means. Suddenly, totally forgot what I was trying to imply. But I think this is like this moment right here that we finna have. This is why I feel like it's cool to be me, because it's all like, what do I even mean by that? But anywho, I think if I had to guess with an educational guess of who I am, learning how to do just for you. So, for instance, everything I do is not for the validation of other people. It's not for the validation of other people, but if I put out some words or something, I feel like people might benefit from it. Is it for? No, it's for me. This YouTube channel, is it for? People might like it. That's all I'm thinking. But for example, I'm going to visually see myself grow in a whole bunch of different aspects, and that's the point. It's for me. And then I think that comes with taking accountability of what you put into the world. I'm not just being frivolous, which is like, I'm not putting a lot of hate out. I'm taking accountability of what I put out because I'm gonna get it back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that's what that means. Then it says being realistic. I say being realistic in all my videos, because this is, you know what's cold about being realistic? My realism is not the next person's realism. They probably think I'm crazy, and I probably be thinking, I do be thinking other people are crazy, but I definitely be having to take into consideration that how I was raised, for instance, is not how everybody else was raised, or that common sense is not so common. So being realistic is just like not having low standards, but understanding that it's different elements to everything. And that's a good way to explain it. And then the last bullet point was not being discouraged. Don't be discouraged. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that can knock you off your pivot, but I mean, just don't be discouraged. It's easier to say than do. But just think of everything all the outlets you possibly stop in. Like, my mother, right? Coolest mom in the world to me. She has this theory that makes a lot of sense, that she's not gonna stop her kids Because what if she stops the next millionaire or something of the sort? And I feel her, because she could have easily said, like, T, wrap it up, go to school, figure out something more structured, like get off the internet. And I could have been like, you know, but she didn't, because clearly she sees something in me that I see in myself, or something she might not even know. She might think I'm just this cool for Cocoa Puffs, but I don't know, she not discouraging it because somebody else great minds think alike, and she not finna cock block that. You feel what I'm saying? So in that case, I don't be discouraged to do anything. Now she do be having opinions like, I wouldn't, but I'm not you, which brings you into a whole different aspect. Like, okay, she wouldn't, she my mama, I trust her, but we not, I'm doing anyways. So it's like I'm not discouraged. And then even when I am discouraged, it's coming from outside sources. All I do is think about my mother and how she doesn't discourage me. So what the next person my age not doing nothing either finna discourage me for? It ain't no reason. You stay over there and I'm gonna be over here. It's a lot of elements and aspects to everything in life, and I just be thinking about it all, which is documenting it, because it's like, who else thinking like me? Somebody thinking like me. But if you think like me, you probably be thinking you tripping. You not tripping, bro. You not tripping. You just not tripping. Which my next video will probably be how I have this theory about being ahead of your time and the simulation glitching or whatever for, you know, the simulation glitching or whatever. Well, I don't even know how to explain it, but for the most part, that's the end of the video. It was real simple, real smooth, real sweet, just like me. And I want y'all to check out the description box, because that's where all the goods is. It's all the links, all the contact info, some more black creator channels that I know y'all gonna love if y'all like me, because I love them too. And that's it. Watch these next videos wherever I place them. You feel me? Listen to some Abra. Listen to some Amalu. Can't wait to watch the video to see who else, because I totally forgot that quick. And wishing you guys a lot of peace, joy, and prosperity from me to y'all. Always, always. Talk to you later. See you guys soon.